J.E.T Network, James, Emmy, Tristan, the perfect trio for news on Channel 18. J.E.T Network, oh yeah. Hello, this is J.E.T Network, and today we have my co-host, James Campbell. How are you doing today, James?
Good, how are you, Tristan?
I'm doing well. Are you ready to get right into the news?
Yes, I am.
That's great. So, what have you heard lately on our popular stars like Judy Garland?
She's very popular. She's
Okay.
coming out with a new movie. It looks like it might be very interesting.
Is it going to be a silent film like most of the films?
I don't think it is.
Interesting. And now on to international interests with me. Today we're going to talk about the fact that Germany is rearming. This is slightly alarming because after World War I, Germany signed a treaty, the Treaty of Versailles, as I'm sure most of you already know, that stated that they weren't allowed to rearm, that they weren't allowed to build military power. But as we can see now, they're starting to rearm with Adolf Hitler as their leader. This is also slightly alarming because he has a fascist Nazism policy. This means that there's another dictator rising in the world. Although not communist, this is truly alarming to the United States. And now on to commercial break.
Thanks, Pop. That was really refreshing.
No
Coca-Cola.
This week on sports, things are hot on the diamond. Red Sox owner Harry Freese sold Ruth to the Yankees amid controversy. They purchased the heavy-hitting outfielder George Herman, or Babe Ruth, from the Red Sox for the sum of $125,000. In all, Ruth had played 6 seasons with the Red Sox, winning 3 World Series during that time. He was fresh off a sensational 1919 season, having broken the Major League home run record with 29 and led the American League with 114 runs batted in and 103 runs. In addition to playing in more than 100 games in left field, he also went 9-5 on the mound. With his prodigious hitting, pitching, and fielding skills, Ruth had surpassed the great Ty Cobb as baseball's biggest attraction.
Now it's time for Stars of the Month with our guest Judy Garland, who, as you all know, starred in the hit production of Wizard of Oz, playing the role of young Dorothy. Judy, come in.
Hi, Tristan.
How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing well. How do you feel when you watch The Wizard of Oz?
I think it's a wonderful picture. It was a spectacular movie.
It sure was. It was great. Very enjoyable. Now, out of all the songs in the movie, which one would you say was your favorite?
Definitely Somewhere Over the Rainbow. All that song just speaks to the heart, and it gives so much hope to the souls of the little children.
That's wonderful. Thank you. Are you ready for your next film?
Almost certainly. Strike Up the Band is going to be another hit.
Amazing. Well, that's all the time we have for today, folks. We'll see you next time on Stars of the Month. Now on to Human Interest with J.T. Goodbye, Judy.
Goodbye, Tristan. Breaking news. There's a dust bowl approaching from the west. Everyone get inside. It's supposed to take out the whole city. Wait. My sources say we're good. Oh my gosh, here it comes. Get inside, get inside.
This week we have some terrible news. Lou Gehrig was diagnosed with ALS. We all know and love him for playing for the Yanks. Gehrig, playing first base, he gained the nickname Columbia Lou among his peers. He found success when he was recruited to play for the Yankees. He played alongside Babe Ruth and Joe DiMaggio and was dubbed the Iron Horse. Numerous foot, hand, and back injuries did a toll on his career. ALS, a disease affecting motor neurons of the spinal cord, which causes progressive weakness of muscles, otherwise known as Lou Gehrig's disease, will end his career completely. Now on to stocks with Tristan. Lou Gehrig's speech really touched me. Now on to Emmy with the weather.
So folks, even though we've had small recessions here and here, in the stocks we are continuing to see a growth. The trend of growth is going to continue, as most of the people from Wall Street think, and I think I'm going to take my family out to a dinner and a movie tonight. Silent movies are great, guys, and if you continue to buy stocks and sell stocks, then you're absolutely going to be able to do the same as I do. And, excuse me, what are you doing? Are you even from the station? Well, folks, it looks like America's broke.
It's a great fall day here in Central Park. It's a little snowy, but nothing too unbearable. We are expecting some great windstorms this weekend, as well as more snow, but stay tuned for more information. Back to the desk, Tristan.
Well, folks, that's all the time we have today.
We will see you next week on J.E.T Network.
J.E.T Network. James, Emmy, Tristan, the perfect trio for news on Channel 18. Jet Network. Oh yeah.